Okay, hi everyone. I'm going to quickly go through our Hutan journal. And this is the Birch Bark Hutan journal, and it's handed out to students. It goes along with the Birch Bark uses lesson, and it focuses on birch bark uses. So we have a section very front and center of when the teacher brings in any guest elders to share about their knowledge of birch bark and how they're used traditionally. Students have a place to put their name, native name, village where they're from or families from, and any other notes here. Then you have to ask students what they already know about birch trees, what they want to know. There's a space here. But the best place to learn about birch is to actually go out in the habitat. And here's where we talk about the air in the boreal forest and the air outside, how the temperature changes. We talk about observing the soil. And in the past, I brought in soil tubes so that students can see the different layers of what's happening of the soil near a tree. So that's in the lesson as well. And observe any living things, plants or fungus near the birch, any other signs of animals. This section, students are introduced to the vocabulary in English, Koyukon Athabaskan, so you have that native language, and also the scientific name. And I like it on this page where we put the scientific function here. Absorb nutrients and water from the soil. So the student gets all points of view. And our good friend Dewey Hoffman is going to teach us these words in our native language.
This is Dewey Hoffman recording vocab for Birch Bark Hut and Journal. Parts of a birch tree. Birch tree. Kish. Birch leaf. Tom. Tree root. Hungas. Birch bark. Kish. Branches. Ketlu Kena. He was peeling birch bark. Kish Desan. She was peeling birch bark. Same thing.
Thank you, Dewey Hoffman. So it's great to hear, for students to be able to hear it in the native language as well when you're going through this. Part of this lesson is harvesting birch bark. So it's important for the teacher to do some research or find a specialist in harvesting birch bark in the spring. Students have the opportunity to see inside a birch tree trunk and what they think it might look like. I like this part. We hand out tree rings and students begin to learn about tree rings and the stories that the tree ring tell us. And thinking about the future as Alaska gets warmer and climate changes, you get students to think about what could happen to our boreal forest and especially the birch tree. And the last part of this lesson is what traditionally birch bark was used for and the importance. And we have Dewey Hoffman, who's going to share us the native language.
Birch bark basket or dish. Kih tlok. Birch bark for making canoes. Tich kia. birch bark canoe. Kich Bidoya. This is for AINE Earth Science presentation.
Bossy, Dewey Hoffman. And the last part is sharing students that traditionally birch bark was used to make baskets, mainly for food and for cooking in, for gathering. And the students made their own birch bark basket, but it's hard to do with the, the original birch bark, so we did it out of paper so that students would get a sense of the challenge of building and constructing a birch bark basket, even out of paper. And so they did a simple thread over the top, and when they were done, they drew a picture of, what foods they would gather. Here's strawberries, some grapes. I like this one, pizza. So this is a draft with AINE in partnership with Arctic and Earth Science, and the GLOW protocols are included, and a lot of hard work went into this, and there is our Hutan journal. Thank you.